Hello everybody and welcome back to Celeste. In the last episode we completed the Forsaken City and started off the game. In this episode, before we get into it, I want to show off a little bit of something just to make things clear. I will be getting every single thing in the game. You see everything here I have gotten without assist mode. Everything after that I cannot guarantee, basically, is what I'm saying, because this game gets absolutely ridiculously hard. I will practice in the meantime to try and get to the point where I can show those off without assist mode, but I have no guarantee. And if you're wondering what those two stamps on the profile up there is, the one on the left is for beating the game, the one on the right is for beating the post game, just as a heads up. And I do also eventually want to show off what exactly assist mode offers, but we'll get into that in a later time. There will be a very good moment to show it off later. Strawberries will impress your friends, but that's about it. You only collect them if you really want to. Yeah, it's good that the game lets you know that that is the case for them. So we wake up here, we have a green fire. The memorial's all scrambled. That's a little odd. I gotta mention, this song in this area is probably my favorite song in the game. There's a lot of really good songs in this game. I'm not really sure if I could say this one is my favorite for sure, because the other songs are indeed hard to beat, but this one's a really good one. It's a song that manages to be very calm and atmospheric, but also have a good melody going for it, which I cannot say for many songs. So, secret area down here for your first strawberry. There's only going to be 18 strawberries here, so I was right when I said there are different amounts of strawberries in every level. So, we have a mirror here. Music stopped. That doesn't seem good. Maybe that old lady was right when she said we were going to see some odd things up here. Alright, so now that we've done that, we've unlocked these little boxes, which will be the gimmick for this stage. You can dash through them, and upon dashing through them, your dash is replenished. Also, you'll see these viewfinders around the place. They basically allow you to see the rest of the room. It's usually used in a fairly difficult and long room whenever there's like parts you need to know what's coming up. So it's what keeps the game being pretty fair even in the harder rooms. So now we've unlocked that, we're going to be able to explore the entirety of the ruins here. Down here, of course, we're going to have the cassette tape. So once again, like I said before, they're all based on rhythm challenges like this. This one isn't too difficult. Just do that and boom. So now we have the B-side for the ruins. I think it's actually called the ruins. And of course we get the nice little bubble to get us out. Alright, so with that okay, we can't do that from this angle. We'll have to do that from another one. I believe if we come over here. Also, I gotta mention how great it feels just like pulling off cool things with those, with the little blocks that you can dash through. So these are a new type of strawberry where you basically have to dash through all the boxes and gather, I want to say they're probably strawberry seeds, without touching the ground. So there's only 3 here, so it's not too difficult. And that'll unlock another strawberry, of course. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be strawberry seeds, except that they're yellow, like that's the only weird part. And of course it does have a path to connect back to this other strawberry we saw before. Also, I do want to show off, if you pause, oh, nope, never mind. I was going to show off that it shows you how many strawberries you've collected out of all of them, but I believe it only does it if you've already beaten the stage. Quick little dash there. So it's good to know that you can't actually dash immediately after. This is the same room, just in case you were curious. And this is a different path over here. This one I actually missed on my first time through, because I thought it was the path I'd come from previously. Now it's combining that little gimmick with the blocks from this stage. Pretty interesting. Oh yeah, it'll get pretty crazy with these blocks. Also, I want to show off, if you jump after going out of one of these blocks, you can kind of bound outwards. There's also a tiny little trick that's not really useful in this, that if you dash through and hold back and hold, you can dash through without jumping out, where normally you would automatically push out. And of course, you can do the super far jump. So those are the hidden techniques of the episode, the ones that they don't really tell you until you get to the B side of the game and C side, but I won't go over that yet. So I didn't want to get this right off the bat just because it would be our first collectible, but remember when I said that your dash is refilled whenever you go in between screens? Well, the game actually wants you to use that here to find a secret. It's pretty crazy. So then, you want to use the top of the screen transition to make your way over here. It's really cool. I really like that secret. And of course, that'll earn you your crystal heart of the stage. Resurrections. Also, I want to point out how pretty our hair looks right there. Somehow we got it to stop exactly on the white when it's refilling. Also, I didn't mention it, you can fast fall here if you just hold down. It's a bit faster. It doesn't make a huge difference though, so not the most important thing. Okay, I believe this is the secret way. Yeah, there'll be a strawberry right over here. Oh, okay, yeah, that's something I failed to mention earlier. If you dash into a wall when coming out of these blocks, it will instantly knock you out, so I'd be careful about that. And I believe that's also our first death of this stage, so sadly, not going to be deathless. I almost died there as well. It's pretty perilous, and I really do like the beginning of the stage, but when we get to the second half, it gets pretty dang... Music stopped. Pretty dang... anxiety-ridden? I don't know. Madeline, darling, slow down. Who said that? Oh, I'm simply a concerned observer. It's what came out of the mirror earlier. Are you... me? I'm part of you. Why would a part of me look so creepy? This is just what I look like, okay? Deal with it. Sorry, I didn't mean... Forget about it. I can tell you what a relief it is to finally get out of your head. But look, I'm worried about us. We need a hobby, but this... I know it sounds crazy, but I need to climb this mountain. You're many things, darling, but you're not a mountain climber. Who says I can't be? I know it's not your strong suit, but be reasonable for once. You have no idea what you're getting into. You can't handle this. This is exactly why I need to do this. Are you the weak part of me, or the lazy part? I'm the pragmatic part, and I'm trying to be diplomatic here. Let's go home. Together. Okay, so after that very odd interaction, we're going to be chased, kind of like, I guess, Rayman Legends, Mario Galaxy, something like that. She will follow you step for step, so if you manage to manipulate her in a way where you can get out of... Oh, okay, there is a secret there. If you can manipulate her in a... Okay. Manipulate her in a way that allows you to get past, then you can easily get through this part. But it's just kind of worrying, working with basically something that's constantly pushing you forward no matter what. Just remember where you've stepped before and keep in mind that she'll be following your path. This is an interesting room. You see this kind of room a couple of times where there's these keys to collect before unlocking the path forward. Ooh, I didn't know what path she was gonna follow. Okay. There's these keys, and basically you have to collect them all before leaving the room. And there's a couple of times where they can get pretty crazy with those, so probably not my favorite type of room, but it is fun sometimes. And now there's 3 of them, and it doesn't get better from here, just so you know. I did not make that jump. Alright, so I'm gonna stay on the left side here, and then jump down on the right side. Things like that will get you through here a bit better than they would normally. So I believe we would just want to jump here. And there should be, yes, another strawberry. We should have the majority of them. I think we should be at like 38 by the time we finish here. So we have most of them so far. There we go. And another one of the keys. Okay, yep, that avoided it. That can be a little scary if you don't get it right. Okay, so, something I want to show off in this screen. You can go to the right. I guess I'll show this off just for purposes. And knock this down, but it blocks a quick shortcut, and you'd have to go over to the left and do a pretty hard platforming segment to get to that strawberry otherwise. But there's a secret right here that allows you to get to it without knocking the block down. It's also a very good trick if you're speedrunning. Also, that was a bad idea. There we go. You want to work down on the right side. And here's another one of those segments where they put a bunch of crystals in a row, and you want to knock them all out. And more of these keys here. Oh, wow. That exactly bonks you into that wall. So you don't actually have to get the strawberry anymore. I'm not sure if I ever explained this. Once you collect it once, even if you have to reload the room, you don't have to get the same strawberry that was in there. Just so you know. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I'm just going to pop down on the left side. Stay for a second, just to make it a little easier. Oh, clear out the path there. Do it again. Yep. Makes it a lot easier on us. And I believe we're just about done with this section. Do a fast fall. And we're on the other side of the ruins. Finally got through. Although this all is weird. Also, I want to point out the sky back there. Really pretty. And here's a good area to play around with your abilities if you want to, I guess. We have a couple of these pillars of dark matter. I don't really know what exactly to call it because it's an odd thing. Ooh, whoops, I should have jumped there. Yeah, a time where knowing the mechanic isn't required, but would have been useful. Actually, oh, I should just do a diagonal jump, never mind. This was one of the harder rooms whenever I first played the game. And like, looking back on it, I'm not sure exactly why, because kind of could just jump back on through and get yet another strawberry. We only have 2 left, one being down here if you're keeping an eye out. Another interesting room. Just all the ways they managed to play with one mechanic is really cool, and I have to commend them on that. But after getting through all that, the music's slowly fading out, getting really pretty as well. Man, this meteor shower is really pretty. And a bit of a nostalgic scene here. Little infomercial place, not infomercial, information stand with a call booth. Phone's ringing, oddly enough. Hello? Madeline? Are you calling from a payphone? Yeah. No, wait. You called me. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter. I'm in trouble. I'm being chased by someone. I don't really understand what's going on, but I know I'm in danger. I can feel it. Madeline, you only call me when you're panicking in the middle of the night. You don't have to make up some ridiculous story just to get my attention. I'm not making it up. You always do this. Shh, it's all right. Calm down. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Talk to me. I'm climbing Celeste Mountain. I found this old mirror and it shattered. Part of me escaped and... I'm dreaming, aren't I? Madeline, of course you're dreaming. I haven't spoken to you in months. Why would I start now? Ugh, why am I even climbing this stupid mountain? I'm wondering the same thing. It's time to give up and go home. That wasn't pleasant. And we wake up to the normal sky. Still beautiful. Oh, I love this piano rendition so much. So we do have one last strawberry to collect. If you were paying attention to the amounts. Actually, I want to go with the top path here. It does point you to it a little bit with this little ledge here. Not quite as hard as finding that crystal heart. Wait, is there something up here? What's all this? I don't think I've ever explored this. What? A diary. There's a dusty old book open on the table. A poem is written on the faded page. An apparition, not of this world, but because of it, lurking out of frame. Awake, my heart is a fortress. In dreams I am vulnerable. I'm going to be completely honest. I've never explored up here, and I never knew that was here. I'm glad I am showing it off, though. That is a fairly important part of this stage, if I'd say so. Anyway, here's Theo. A comfortable sight, to be sure. Hey, Madeline, you made it. Climbing up here was tough, but totally worth it. Just look at these ruins. I took so many great pics. Want to see? Oh, sure. Theo, these are great. Maybe I'll finally hit 1,000 followers with these. Oh, we need to formally commemorate this occasion. Take a selfie with me. I don't know if that's such a good idea right now. Come on, it's easy. Like this. Oh, that's so cute. We have more dialogue here, of course, if you want it. Sorry about that. Don't worry, I won't post that one. Fun fact, he does post it. No, it's alright, you can post it. I'm just not photogenic. Madeline, don't be so hard on yourself. No one looks good without a filter. Oh, there we go. Much better. Casual, yet refined. What made you want to try photography? My grandpa was really into it. Apparently he was semi-famous in the photography world. I don't know if I'll ever be that good at it, but it was nice to feel close to him. So you're determined to climb up the entire mountain? Yeah, I told myself I would. I'm done breaking promises to myself. Life goals, I dig it. I doubt I'll make it to the top like you, but I'm not ready to turn back just yet. Are you getting any data up here? I don't have a smartphone. Madeline, I don't even know how to respond to that. And so he doesn't. The actual conversation is done there. We'll see him again, don't you worry. Definitely one of my favorite characters in the game. I mean, there's not too many of them, but still. Still a good character. Alright, and where all these black blocks were before, there's trampolines. Although you have to admit, it is a little odd that she was able to know the future of all, like, well, I guess not the future, but the path ahead without actually traversing it in her dream. Anyway, there is a winged strawberry up here, not too bad to get, but you do have to do a dash to get it, so knowing that you can dash and still be able to grab it is pretty important for that one. And it will be for several ones down the road. With that, we are getting back to where we ended before, at the payphone. Hopefully this time it goes a little better. Hello? Hey, Mom. Madeline, what a nice surprise. How's your trip? It's okay. I'm just kind of overwhelmed. Oh no, are you having another panic attack? Focus on your breathing, honey. I'm here. What's going on? Yeah, that's a theme that you'll see a bit later in the game. Actually, throughout the entire one. What a beautiful chapter clear screen. These are some of my favorite parts of the game. It's hard to say anything isn't my favorite part of the game, to be honest. Alright, and we did get all 18 strawberries with only 8 deaths, and of course we did unlock the B-side. We also have the crystal heart there. So the next level up here is a hotel, but before we do that, I want to show off the features of assist modes, so I'm going to go ahead and turn assist mode on here. Assist mode allows you to modify the game's rules to reduce its difficulty. This includes options such as slowing the game speed, granting yourself invincibility or infinite stamina, and skipping chapters entirely. Celeste was designed to be a challenging but accessible game. We believe that difficulty is essential to the experience. We recommend playing without assist mode for your first time. However, we understand that every player is different. If Celeste is inaccessible to you due to its difficulty, we hope that assist mode will allow you to still enjoy it. And we will play with assist mode. So that's actually a really important distinction there to make. Also, if you want, you can just straight up skip. I'm not afraid to like scroll to it because I'm not sure if it'll automatically skip the stage, but there's something I want to show back in the Forsaken City. So if we go to the start here, I want to get through this entire stage without using any dashes. And yes, it is possible, but it is incredibly difficult. And you don't have to do this deathless. You just have to get through it. And I am putting on assist mode because I believe I'll probably need it at some point through here. And this is where the little jumping trick I showed you, the jumping trick I showed you earlier will become really handy, where you jump off the end and you can get a little bit more height off of your jump. So I should be able to get through most of this without assist mode, but there are a couple of rooms in particular that are just downright nasty for this. But yeah, as you can see, it is fairly easy to do for the first few rooms without using... Okay, this one's a hard one. There we go. Without using the dashes. For these jumps, you really for the jumps you have to jump a block out. You just want to release the climb button and then jump without pressing any direction, and then quickly go back to the wall. Okay. So this is a room where I'm probably going to have to use assist mode. There's a jump here that's so ridiculously tight that I'm not sure I'd be able to do it normally. So, and even if I do get past that, you can see down there, it's going to be quite perilous regardless. I'm not really sure how I would go about that. So, at any point, if you've turned assist mode on, you can go to the assist options and change anything. I'll just put on invincibility for this one room. I really don't benefit from changing the game speed there. And as you can see, I can freely go across these spikes. But just to show you the proper way to do it, did I just make that? Wow, okay. And then you'd want to grab this. I think I just got through that room without using invincibility. I'm not sure if that would have affected me. I don't know. That's just really weird how I think I just did that without using it. Who can say, though? So then, getting through here is a little bit different. Not really sure how I'd actually do this one. Huh. This will be pretty hard to get. Oh, there we go. Not the hardest. Whoa, how do I do this? What? I do forget sometimes how to do these, I guess. Oh, that's really weird. This might be another room where I have to turn on invincibility because I'm legitimately not sure the proper way to do this. Yeah, because I can't even grab onto that wall over there. Yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and do it. Just because I already used it already. So another feature of invincibility being on is you can kind of just bounce on these without having a problem. And so we can use that to get up here. Just like that. Yeah, I'm really not sure how you would do that otherwise. It's really odd. Unless I was just doing something wrong. I really don't know. Anyway, onwards. I'll go ahead and turn assist off. Just so I want to get through as much of this as I can without using assist mode. But really, these rooms are pretty obviously going to be doable just without it. It's the rooms that are very obviously needing assist mode that are the problem. You can also turn infinite stamina on, and basically you will never have to fall from any of these. Can I make that? Ooh. Oh, just wasn't sure. I know you want to do this whole thing. Ooh. This might be another one that I might want to use it, because this one could be a bit of a challenge otherwise. Whoops. Let me think. What would I even do after getting over to this side? Oh. This is, once again, this is probably harder a challenge than anything else the game will throw at us until the seasides. Oh, we can just get over there. If I can get into that hole over there, I might be fine. But otherwise, I think we're gonna have to mercy kill this one. I dashed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I have to restart. Alright, I'm back in this room. I'm gonna go ahead and mercy kill this one. However, if I did manage to like get down here, I could jump up through here and make it just from that. As you can see. Actually, will that give me another path up there? No. Can I make this jump? Okay, yeah. So that's how you would do that normally. This one's going to be tight. Oh, whoops. Hold on, did that just like squeeze me out? Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, so just to show off the proper way to do this, I'd grab, then climb up, just jump on over, boom. I know one of the rooms coming up. This one's pretty simple. Just jump up like that. This room, okay, no, never mind. It's not this room. Yep. This one's pretty dang simple. As long as you stay towards the top of that, this should be the proper way. This one's going to be like here. There we go. Wow, that's the proper way to do that, I'm sure. After that, I'm not really sure what to do. Just jump over here, I suppose. You could probably grab onto the other side of that first block, but I'm not willing to like put the time forward for that. Actually, I think we could just... Oh, and then you'd probably want to grab onto this ledge right here, and you could make it through the rest of that. I just don't want to spend too much time on something that's pretty pointless, you know? There you go, that's how you get through that. Yeah, I could just straight up grab onto that. Then from here, this is something different. You'd want to get onto the other side of this, if I can show off how to do it properly. So grab onto that. You'd want to, I'm sure you can see what I mean here. Jump around and grab onto that, and then, I'm not even sure if you can make that, to be honest. You'd probably want to do like one of those. Yeah. It gets difficult. This is the room where I'm not even gonna bother trying. You need to get a good enough bounce out of that to grab the very bottom of this wall, climb up it, and then line yourself up with a specific pixel to be able to jump off. I'm also going to turn on infinite stamina for this one. Jump off of this wall at the perfect spot. I don't really remember where it was. Getting close, I believe. Line up with that to be able to grab onto the edge of this platform here. It's super precise, and I'm not really sure. Yeah, like that. Not really sure how you do that otherwise. Then you want to jump across this. This part's the hard part. Jump at the perfect time, and you want to grab the wall there. Oh wow, that was first try, okay. So once more. Okay, there you go. And if you do all that correctly, you get your first golden strawberry. There are 25 golden strawberries in the game, and they are absolutely almost impossible to get, I'd say. As you can see, we definitely had to use assist mode for that. Just because, like, I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to get all of these golden strawberries without using assist mode, because that's the only one that has a no dash challenge. That one's a special golden strawberry. It's also the only golden strawberry you can get from the beginning of the game. The rest you actually have to beat the game to have access to. But basically you'll get them for completing a level without dying a single time. So those will be a bit more difficult, and I won't guarantee not using assist mode for those, because I can do it for the first few levels for sure. But beyond that, it would be a problem. So in the next episode, first off, let me go ahead and turn off assist mode, because we don't need to do that anymore. And one thing I want to point out, oh, nope, turn that off. You can get a full thing here, and then you just remove the assist mode stamp. So I would not believe anyone who says they have 100% completed the game without using assist mode. Just saying that you can pretty easily pretend that you never used assist mode on here, just as a heads up. So in the next episode, we'll be taking on the hotel. See you all then, and goodbye.